Sorry, we're running a little bit late as usual. Almost every season and Muhammad. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارضيني بقضائك وبارك لي فيما قضى لي حتى لا أهيب تأجيلا وأخرت ولا تأخير وأنجلت اللهم يا عيشة يا عيشة آخرة رب الله أجرنا من الضالين ولا مضلين to be misguided or to misguide others. I've been doing this, praying for Surah Fatiha. Allah, Allah, madad ya Sayyidi, tariqat wa sahba, al-khayru fi jamia. Allah, Allah,
Allah, Allah, Allah, Allah, Aziz Allah, 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 Kareem Allah, 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 Subhanallah. Allah, 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 Subhanallah.
أنت سلطان أنت ربنا ونحن عبادك لا يفعل يا أرحم الراحمين. مدد يا سيدي. Excuse my voice. The Ozempic from Walgreens is apparently stronger than the Ozempic from CVS. This is down today. Welcome to everyone who came from Dallas and far distances. As Shaykh Hashem used to say, every turn of the wheel brings benefits, it takes away difficulties. So many times the wheels turn, coming from there to here. You can't count benefits and you can't count the number of difficulties taken away. Almost every other and to sit in the suhba of the Shaykh, also at least one hijab, one veil has to be taken away from numerous veils covering us from seeing heavenly views. They take them away from the inside, the fine thin veils, leaving the coarse veil of this life. You can't tell anything's happening until you're ready to go. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, amanu. Shaykh used to say, I'm not an easy man. I say, oh, you who believe, believe. Believe. Everyone is asking to see miracles, asking to see angels, to see jinns, to see prophets, to see awliya, to see the future, to see this, to see that. Secrets, what we can do. Don't leave servanthood. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, amanu. Believe and keep your way. The result of it is with Allah. What we say when we do the zikr every week, فَوْفَوِّضُ أَمْرِي إِلَى اللَّهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ بَصِيرٌ بِالْعِبَادِ. Sayyidina Yusuf, peace be upon him, his dua. فَوْفَوِّضُ أَمْرِي إِلَى اللَّهِ بَصِيرٌ. We consign all our matters to Allah. He sees his servants. What should we say? The recompense, the payment or the reward for ibadat, for divine service, is divine service. Let's say I prayed, where's my reward? That prayer was a reward. We prayed. It wasn't good. Never mind, it was good or not good. We prayed, we worked, we walked someplace, and they gave the good deeds themselves are rewards. If you were able to do a goodness, that's already a reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the result of it, the value of it, the meaning behind it, the secrets behind it, you save it for later. No soul knows, the ayat, no soul knows what's been stored up for them. No one knows what Allah kept for his believers. Okay. So we continue. Without asking payment. As I said, never ask anyone for anything. Only sometimes the Quran says, "Wasta'idh billah. Inna alladhina qalu rabbuna Allah, thumma istaqamu, tatanazzalu alayhim al-malaika, fala takhafu wa la tahzanu, wa abshiru bil jannati allati kuntum tu'adun. Nahnu awliya'ukum fil hayati dunya wa fil akhirah. Wa lakum fiha ma tashtahi anfusukum. ولكم فيها ما تدعون نزلا من غفور رحيم. If a person says, إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله, you say, my Lord is Allah, our Lord is Allah, and you form on the path, you keep your servanthood. From time to time, he says, I send the angels. Allah said, to give you a heavenly pat on the back, saying, we know. Okay. Sometimes happy crying comes. Small sign, we know. It's enough. Our Lord knows. So where else we're going except to Allah? Any other destination should be unfortunate. You come to a resting place, not in the divinely present, to fall short. Allah Shaykh, he wants his murids to reach all the way. So you come to, the Indians who wear the headdress with the feathers on it. I saw today India is going to change its name also. Bharat. India was colonialist name. And they found the people living here and said, these are Indians. Columbus thought he found from Laos. Pizarro, whoever came here. This is India, these are Indians. Now they say we're changing the name. Bharat. What does it mean?
It's an old name.
Bharat. Place of immunity, place of safety. They say Native Americans, they can call themselves Ahl Bharat. Ulu Bharat. Ahl Bharat. Started on social media and see if it gets picked up anywhere. Write something, blog something or vlog something. Happen to mention Native Americans, say Ahl Bharat. But no one will admit they don't know, so they'll start passing it along. Isn't it? Social media. If one person said it, everyone's going to repeat it because they won't say, I never heard of it. Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, adrikna. Jinns are following the azan. Time for them. We're earthlings. We're late always. he said, you be muezzin in Ramadan, you take one loaf of bread, time of breaking the fast, you walk the minaret slowly. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. You know, alhamdulillah. What's the subject of tonight's talk? To be Ahlul Bara'at, to be from the people of safety, people of immunity, that Allah granted His forgiveness. This is what's needed. You can be early, you can be late, but the important thing is the reception. Allah forgives us, it's okay. If not, whatever we did is no use. Allah basirun bil ibad. We're asking a happy reception in the presence of our Shaykh, the Grand Shaykh, in the presence of Awliya, in the presence of Prophets, in the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وجد الله تواب رحيم. وإذ ظلموا أنفسهم جاءوك
ولو
أنهم إذ جاءوك
إذ ظلموا أنفسهم
إذ ظلموا أنفسهم
جاءوك
جاءوك
ولو أنهم إذ ظلموا أنفسهم جاءوك ولو أنهم إذ ظلموا أنفسهم
جاءوك استغفر الله استغفر الله رسول وجد الله تواب رحيم. If only, Ya Muhammad, if only they had come to you, your servants had come to you, the Ummati Muhammad, my flag over all humanity, from Adam up to the last one. I say it without pride. And even on famous Isra and Miraj, Prophet ﷺ and Jibreel, peace be upon him, were going, and they were seeing a tableau, a vision, a view, a panorama. What's in Urdu? Panorama. We don't have it in
Nazara.
Nazara. Beautiful vision, like a painting. It was Sayyidina Adam, peace be upon him, Sayyidina Hawa, peace be upon her, and all their descendants, all the way up to the last one. Who's going to be the last one to turn off the lights at the end? Some say Khidr alayhi salam, some say Allah Rasul. And Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they looked at that beautiful view, all the generations. The Prophet said to Jibreel, "Ya Jibreel, how many years, how long is it from Adam until that last one? How long is his age, is the time, the epoch, the period of time for the whole Adam and his descendants? How long for human beings, their time?" And Jibreel answered, Allah and his Prophet knows best, good manners, but maybe Prophet wants to bring it out. He said, Ya Rasul, which Adam you mean? The Prophet said, it's more than one. Allahu Alam wa Rasul. Maybe the Prophet wants it to come out. And Jibreel answered, Allah made me to, Allah knows how many, but Allah made me to know from this Adam to the first one that I know about, 124,000 Adams. This is the 123,999th Adam and his generations. Before that was 123,000 more. And before that, maybe, who knows? Prophet ﷺ is intercessor for all of them. When Muhammad, he said, I say it without pride, my flag is over the judgment day. Oh, said Muhammad. What we were saying before we got off the highway? We came off the highway to a rest stop, where we were going, we did. Went to Woody's or Bucky's. We didn't finish it all. I like going to Dallas. Woody's on the way there, Bucky's on the way back. It's already a complete entertainment.
You missed the Bucky. On the way back.
They had near my house in Vernon Hills Bucky's also. They changed it because it was too close to the other one. It was spelled differently. They changed to Casey's. What? So it depends. If only they had come to you, Ya Muhammad, asking Allah's forgiveness. It means the coming to Muhammad, so is the asking forgiveness in Allah's sight. And then you ask forgiveness for them, Ya Muhammad. The wajid Allah. Wajid means they would have found, or they would have encountered. Wajida has the meaning of face and also to find, to encounter. They would have encountered their Lord. They would have met their Lord. Tawab and Rahim. They would have met him in a good mood. Make it easy for understanding. Everything goes to Allah. Everything will be destroyed except its face. Every deed, every action has a face of Allah. It goes back to a name. Some deeds or speakings or actions or intentions goes back to he finds a reception in Allah's presence in a good mood. I'm taking you to see the boss. He's in a good mood today. Go to see Malana. He's in a good mood. Abdul Zambi said to me, Allah bless him. He said, beware of the Shaykh if he's in these cups. Covered or basset. Allah constricts and expands. When the Shaykh is in his constricted, stay away. Shaykh Hashem used to say he's like fire, stay away. You encounter Allah in his expansive mood. Tawab and Rahim. He accepts the repentance, tawbah, and mercy. Every deed, everything will be destroyed. Everything will be destroyed except its intention is left. The Prophet said, every action is according to its intention. That's what's left. Everything else will vanish. The intention will remain, and that intention belongs to a face, a name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some deeds goes back to his merciful attributes, Rahman Rahim, and Jawad, Kareem, Wadud, Tawab Rahim. Other things, you find him in a bad mood. Jabbar and Qahar, Shadid al-Muntiqam, Aziz al-Muntiqam, difficult names, Shadid, Qabil. We have to think. When we're doing something, a believer, Sheikh Nazim used to say to us, a believer has to, it's a good habit, a good manner to try and make an intention for everything before you do it. We're intending to come to Masjid tonight for zikr and sohbat, to be our gathering with Mawlana Shaykh, his holy heart, the present Shaykh, with Prophets, I said, to make Allah happy, to make people happy with him, to love him. Everything should be according to that. Don't do something with a bad intention. Bad intention leads to a bad result. And I'm going to such and such. Already you've made a bad intention, now what it's going to lead to? What do you think is going to happen? First two children on earth, Kabul and Abul. Isn't it? Who were the first two children? Kabul and Abul. One killed the other, became jealous of the other. We have that, human beings have that. Jealousy and rage and anger. Don't do something with a bad intention. When you get angry, don't do anything. Stop. Don't do something. There is an ayat in the Quran. If a fasiq, you know the ayat? We looked at it the other day. Read it. If a fasiq, a corrupt one, brings you news of something, check it out with Allah and His Prophet and those in authority before you go and do something, and then you regret it later. And the first fasiq are ego, the shaitan, bringing us news. Mostly we get our news from our thoughts. I heard that tomorrow I'm going to do such and such. But our own thoughts, our ego brought us news. Check it with Allah and His Prophet. Check it with the Holy Quran. Check it with Shaykh.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن جاءكم فاسق بنبأ فتبينوا أن تصيبوا قوما بجهالة فتصبحوا على ما فعلتم نادمين.
If a fasiq, if a corrupt one brings you news, don't act on it. Check it out first. The famous murid and follower of Ibn Arabi, Habashi, he wrote in his book, Kitab al-Imba, I think it's called. He gave an analogy, an example. You're riding on your horse, traveling. If you're traveling through life, something happens to you, you come to a moment, you have to make a decision. In his picture, story, you ride, you come to a cave, a dark cave. It's dark, you can't see what's in that cave or that tunnel. You're on your horse riding. Stop. Don't just go riding into the tunnel. It's when you come to something, you have to make a decision. Something came, stop. Take your candle, put it out into the darkness and wait. If it comes back lit, go ahead. It means it's okay. In other words, check it with Allah and His Prophet. It has to check with Quran and Hadith. It has to check with awliya that it's okay. If you're going to proceed on what you intend to do, check it first. If lit, okay. If not, don't do. Everyone has even you don't need a candle, everyone has a damir, conscience. Have a conscience. Check it with your conscience. You're going to do something. You're going to the 7-Eleven and see a nice candy bar sitting there, no one's looking. Take it. Check with your conscience first. It's okay or no? Conscience will say, don't do. Don't do. For everything. It's a simple example. There's so many things in our life. Don't do. I'm going to kill them. No. Check with your conscience. What do you mean you're going to kill them? How do you know what's the result going to be from that? You don't know. Allah likes life. Life. Be merciful towards people. People might change their mind. Someone does something you don't like, they might change. Go and do something. Prophet ﷺ, he went to the city of Taif, and the people there treated him very badly. Threw stones at him and cursed him. And the angel in charge of the mountains said, Ya Rasulullah, Salamun alayk, Rafi Ashan wa Daraji, Ya Rasulullah, Salamun alayk,
يا رفيع الشان والدرج
Rabbi Famfana,
ببركتهم ولنا الحسنى بحرمتهم ومتنا في طريقتهم ومعافاة من الفتن يا رسول الله سلام عليك يا رفيع الشان والدرج.
What's the ayat before? وسفينة
وسفين للنجاة إذا خفت من طوفان كل أذى فانج فيها لا تكون كذا واعتصم بالله واستعين. يا رسول الله سلام عليك يا رفيع الشان والدرج.
who are prophets, Allah said, enable us to embark with you on the Safina, like Noah's Ark. There's no Noah's Ark now. That time passed. The Ark, the Safina now, used to be with prophets, Allah said, his Sahaba, Ahlul Bayt, and Awliya al-Kiram. So our hearts. That's our Safina, our Ark to protect us. When you come to a decision, oh my Prophet, take me on the Ark to be with you, to make my life on your way, and to pass away on your holy sunnah, to be away from all this fitna. Go to the mountain, he said. What's the mountain? Which mountain you're going to be safe on? Years ago in London, when I first met Sheikh Nazim, there was a Sheikh, Englishman. Before they changed the name, Rhodesia. Got the jump on India. They changed the name a long time. What's it now? Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, Rhodesia. Nice. He used to say, we have to go. Already people were afraid. War is coming. Marhamatul Kubra. Armageddon coming. You have to go to the mountains. Which mountains? To New Zealand, the farthest place. They have cliffs facing the sea, and go into the caves on those cliffs to be in safety. The Sheikh said, there's no place in this earth to be in safety now. There's no ark now. The ark is through our hearts. To be with Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and Awliya, to be with our Shaykh. Take us with you on that Safina, to be in safety. Every time you come to a decision, important decision in your life, think of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, think of your Shaykh, and judge, I should do this or not do it. If your conscience says, okay, do it. If you're saying no, don't do it. Biharat al-Habib, Biharat al-Fatih. It's a balance everyone can keep. Apps you can take with you everywhere, download and keep with you. When you need a phone for it, okay. No time for a candle now also. Look your heart. Fatih. Amin. أشهد أن لا
إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله.